What's going on, you guys? Brother Winston here. Today we're going to be talking about the government and some things that we're being told which really aren't true. Okay, if you like this video, please like it. Okay, on YouTube, um, and if you can, please share this video because by sharing these videos, it helps this channel grow a lot. I'm trying to make this channel, get a wider audience, so that will help a lot. And yeah, of course, subscribe if you like what we're doing here. Also, subscribe, hit the bell icon for more notifications. Okay, so let's get into this video again. The government's lying to us about a whole lot. Okay, is that true? Of course it is. At least the American government, of course it is. Okay, but what are they lying to us about? Okay, I'm just gonna throw some things out here. You can investigate them on your own. I'm gonna show you some things, but not too much. It's gonna be a little short video. I remember in 2020 when they first started telling everyone they wanted us to basically stand 6 feet apart. One of my good friends, he said, you know, they don't want us to stand 6 feet apart for our health, and there's more to it than that. And I was like, okay, well, what is it? And he basically said that they want people to stand 6 feet apart, okay, because it makes it easier for you to be seen on a satellite. Okay, I mean, think about it. Everyone has a cell phone, or almost everybody has a cell phone. Okay, if we're all jumbled together, if we're always close to each other, it is difficult for people to be differentiated. Okay, on satellite imagery, but when you are 6 feet apart, it's much easier. Okay, when I heard that, I kind of really believed it, like immediately, because you think about it, you've never heard a big push, you know, before for them to tell us to stand 6 feet apart. Okay, we've had all kinds of stuff. It wasn't like the virus that we have right now is is something that's it's something that's like something we've never had before when it comes to people dying. We had all kind of viruses, all kind of things happen to us over the years. Okay, but why is it that now we need to put all these new measures in? You understand what I'm saying? Do I believe that the virus that we're encountering and the journeys that are going on are to help push in a new world order of some source in the Antichrist regime? Of course I do. Okay, of course I do. But it's all one thing adds, it's lead to another. One thing lead to another. Okay, like for example, I believe it's in China, they have they have this system in place where like you're actually graded. Okay, you're actually graded like based on how you like how like we have cameras and security cameras and so on and so forth here. Okay, their cameras like actually have whole information on you. Okay, it's crazy. I could do a whole other video on that. And I will in the future, but look into that. I mean, it's like really crazy the surveillance that they have. And you know how the United States through the Patriot Act we pushed in a lot of things with security through the Patriot Act, which is supposed to be helping us, but all it really did was give the United States the ability to spy on us without any kind of warrants at all. Okay. Once again, pushing in the Antichrist government and regime, the one world government regime. Okay. I know there's people that don't believe that there's gonna be one world government, but just think about, for example, the way that we're dealing with this virus. How this virus, in a way, has caused the world to act, universally in a way. Okay, it's caused us as a not as a nation, okay, but as the world nations, okay, to maybe not work together, but at least in a way, I guess you could say we working together in a way because of this issue. Okay, now still the virus that we're dealing with is still not like it's not like it's killing 10% of people in the world, not like that, or even in America. I don't know if it's even probably still below 1%. Okay, people are dying because of this. Okay, in this nation, out of the whole population. Okay, whatever the case may be, it's always on the news. Every single day you turn news on, if you watch it, that's all you ever hear about. There's never going to be a day where you're going to turn news on and not going to talk about it or get into what I call the smack scene. Okay, we'll call it online the smack scene. If you're not getting the smack scene, okay, if you're not doing this, if you're not paying attention, you understand, you're the bad guy. All right. But at the end of the day, they want you to believe everything they're saying. If you don't believe what they're saying, then you're a fool. Okay. But as this video says, the government is lying to us about a whole lot. Okay. I want to talk about NASA for a second here. Um, I actually had a dream the Lord gave me. I believe it was last year. Actually, I should say, I'm sorry, let me rephrase that. I had a dream, okay, which showed me some things which may have been from the future. I'm not 100% certain this dream was from the Lord. I'm going to say that, okay. Sometimes I have dreams and God will show me immediately that it was from Him. Other times I'll have dreams where I won't be 100% sure, and I'll ask God, and I will not get an answer. Okay. Sometimes that's because He lets time pass so that I can kind of make that judgment call or see, or I'll see something, I don't know if it's from God or not, and then what will happen is that something will happen in in my life which will show me yes, this was true. Or I may have a dream about something which I don't even regard as being anything, and then the thing that I saw in a dream will happen in real life. I'm like, oh, that was from the Lord. I didn't even think that was from God. Okay, so I had this dream months ago where I was out in like an open area. Okay, and all these people were around me. And all of a sudden, I saw these jet fighters just fly overhead. There's boom, boom, they're just flying overhead. All these fighters are flying overhead. Okay, and we were looking like, what is going on? Okay, and it was like kind of like actually kind of terrifying because the way that they were moving, you could tell that it was not like some kind of like parade or celebration. It was, you could tell that they were moving off. They were moving either towards a target or away from a target. Okay, so then all of a sudden, I'm trying to remember exactly what happened because I had this some time ago. Um, I had this dream some time ago. All of a sudden, we saw um, like some form of ships. Okay, and the ships look like straight up disc. Okay, like straight up disc. These ships just like start like, I can't remember if they appeared on. I think that they actually like flew behind the jet fighters. Okay, like we were looking at anything in the sky, and all of a sudden like they just showed up. And the jet fighters seemed to be going front, trying to fly from them. Okay, what these ships started to do is they started to they all look like the cliche UFOs that you would see, on TV and whatnot. They all look like that. Okay, and they showed up, and what they started to do was they started to blast like holes into the earth. Okay, even though people were there, they started to blast like ditches into the earth. Okay, and the way they were doing it was very uniform. Okay, it was like they were blasting big ditches to the earth in such a way so that they all were like even. Everything was evenly spaced out. Okay, people were being killed. It was crazy. And then I saw someone get out. Okay, it was like a guy. He looked like a guy, but he was really really tall. And he got out. Or I didn't see him get out of the ship. I just saw him like appear. Okay, or like somewhere, and I felt he came from the ship. Okay, I just like one of the ships, and he had grabbed somebody and was like choking him. Okay, and then a little while after that, I woke up. All right, now, like I said, I'm not 100% certain if that was from the Lord or not, but it could be, like I said, one of those dreams where I see something and then later on in life it really happens, and I'm like, oh, that was from the Lord trying to show me the future. Okay. But the reason why I'm saying this online is because there's a lot of odd things going on regarding NASA. Now, let's look at this. I'm going to pour this up really quickly here. This is from the news site The Guardian. Okay. And it says Pentagon confirms leaked photos and videos of UFOs are legitimate. Okay. Now, I want to say this first and foremost. When is the last time you've really seen it? They're usually they've been trying to deny. Okay, these things, and now all of a sudden, the past year or so, it's almost like they're saying, "Oh, we're going to admit it." Okay. Also, we've been on lockdown a lot. Okay, so things that people will maybe see. Okay, lockdowns, have kind of kept people out of the sight of some things. You know what I'm saying? When they first pushed the lockdown and so on and so forth. Okay. Now we see it says U.S. Defense Department says images of blinking triangular object in the sky and other UFOs were taken by the Navy personnel in 2019. So they're confirming this stuff. Okay. Um, let's look at this. Furthering the growing interest in unidentified flying objects, or what the U.S. government refers to as unidentified aerial phenomena, the Department of Defense confirmed on Thursday that recently leaked photos and videos of UFOs were legitimate and taken by Navy personnel. Okay. Now you may say, well, finally they're admitting, that there's something out there. Okay. Now, me personally, I think that it's either one of two things. One, it's Nephilim, okay, which are fallen angels that the government's working with, or two, which I think they are anyway. Okay, either way somehow. But two, um, there are just U.S. government with these. The U.S. government has these ships that they've created. Okay, because I do believe that the U.S. government, their technology is far beyond what we believe it is. Where we believe that it is. Okay, you think that we got the cell phone. They had that technology, years before. Okay, there's a lot of technology that they have that we don't realize that they have. Okay, that these things just have. But anyway, you look into this, we see that we see that the government, okay, is pushing things that just kind of in these past few years, like 2020, 2021, they're pushing things that just seem odd. Number one, they're admitting, okay, that the UFOs out here. Number two, for example, if you notice, a lot of people are wearing NASA clothes, okay. Like if you look at just like as urban wear, okay, clothes that people wear like in urban areas and whatnot. A lot of people in the past year, for some reason out of nowhere, NASA has come out with like a clothing line, and you see people all the time wearing NASA shirts, NASA t-shirts, NASA hoodies. Why? Never in my entire life have I ever seen people have I ever seen it being the end thing to wear NASA stuff until now. Also, there's a show, okay, that Steve Carell is on Netflix. It's called The Space Force. Okay, if you remember Donald Trump pushed the Space Force. And if you look at the actual documentation for the Space Force is actually the documentation actually says that it's a branch of the U.S. government. Um, basically the army or whatever the case may be of the government. Okay, the armed forces essentially to take on outside alien threats. So why would they create a force of the army? Okay, to take on outside alien threats? Why? And then all of a sudden we see these things going on with these UFOs being identified. And then there was this guy who was from Israel, I believe, who said that he was like in their intelligence agency, I believe, and he said that the U.S. government has been working with, basically aliens. Okay, now we know that aliens, of course, are Nephilim. Okay, demons, fallen angels. Okay, and the Bible says that they've been on the earth, and it says that they were on the earth before the flood and also after the flood. Okay, you know the word, you know that Goliath. Okay, Goliath, for example, he was actually a Nephilim. He was descended related to fallen angels. That's why he was so large. Okay, it wasn't just that he was a tall guy. He actually was related to demons, to fallen angels. Okay, and David killed him. Okay, in the Word of God in the Bible, and he also had brothers. Okay, but and then also I go on and on about that alone. But I'm just saying it's a lot of odd, very odd things going on. It makes you wonder, what is the government plan? What are they not telling? Excuse me, what are they not telling us? Okay, it's just very, very odd things. Like I said, with us them telling us to stand, um, you know, certain distance, okay, from each other. All these things, it's just very, very odd. That's why we have to always continue to watch and pray. You understand, and seek God of all that we're doing. Okay, one day we may turn around and we may see, spaceships flying over the cities, and they may say, "Oh, well, they're gonna, trying to force us to do this, or force us to do that, or whatever the case may be." And I mean, who knows what can happen? Or they can say, "Oh no, we're here as your friends." Okay, this is what that guy who from Israel said. He said that they're watching over over the world or whatever, and that's just working with them and so on and so forth. But that could all be proven to be true. Okay. And he said that I believe that they're on Mars. Okay, it could literally be a huge outpost of demonic force, which I believe may be true on Mars, because you hear a lot about Mars. Okay, because we know that the Bible talks about um, that the devil and demons are in the air. He's a prince of the powers of the air. Okay, and then there are demonic spirits around the earth. Okay, principalities that are in the air and around the earth. Okay, so that could very well be true. Okay, I'm in this video here, guys. If you have any comments, let me know. Hit me up in the comments if you have any comments, questions. Um, but yeah, hopefully YouTube does not take this video down, because I spoke disparagingly about their virus and whatnot, and I didn't say you need to be concerned about it, you need to fear it. The Bible says we have to have faith, not fear, and God's like giving us a spirit of fear. Okay, so I don't care about any virus. Okay, I've been sick many, many times. Now you say I have a little cough, but that's just because of the pollen and whatnot. But end of the day, you know, God is our source. God is our healer. Okay. We need to trust in him. Okay. But what's going on? We've got to keep our eyes on these things, as we should, and trust in God. Okay, guys. Um, I'm out. Talk to you guys later. Peace.